Have you ever felt misunderstood in your relationships? Yeah. I have. Early in my marriage, I struggled to understand my wife's needs. I felt confused. She didn't seem to appreciate my efforts. I tried to show her love my way. I worked long hours to provide for her. I tackled household chores. Yet, she still seemed unhappy. One day, I stumbled upon the concept of love languages. It was a revelation. I realized that people experience and express love in different ways. My wife and I were speaking different love languages. No wonder we were miscommunicating. I learned that her primary love language is words of affirmation. She thrives on compliments, encouragement, and kind words. My love language, on the other hand, is acts of service. I express love by doing things for others. Once we understood this, our relationship transformed. We began to speak each other's love languages. I started expressing my love through words. She in turn made an effort to show her appreciation for my acts of service. The results were astounding. Our connection deepened and our love grew stronger than ever before. The concept of love languages is simple yet profound. It suggests that we each have a primary way of receiving love. These different ways are like languages. Just as we communicate through spoken words, we also communicate love in distinct ways. Understanding these languages is key to building strong and fulfilling relationships. The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. Each language represents a unique way of experiencing and expressing love. When we speak our loved one's language, we make them feel truly loved and appreciated. Imagine a world where everyone understands and speaks each other's love language. Misunderstandings would diminish, relationships would flourish, conflicts would be resolved with empathy and understanding. This is the transformative power of love languages. By identifying and speaking our loved ones' love languages, we can bridge communication gaps, we can foster deeper connections, we can create a more loving and fulfilling world, one relationship at a time. Words have incredible power. They can uplift or destroy, encourage or discourage. For those whose love language is words of affirmation, kind words are like oxygen. They breathe life into their spirits and nourish their souls. Simple phrases like, "I love you, you look beautiful today," or "I appreciate everything you do," can make their day. These words are not mere compliments, they are affirmations of love and appreciation that resonate deeply. If your loved one's love language is words of affirmation, make an effort to express your love verbally. Write them heartfelt letters, leave them encouraging notes, tell them how much you appreciate their presence in your life. Remember, words have the power to heal old wounds and strengthen the bonds of love. Use them wisely and generously to nurture your relationships and make your loved ones feel truly cherished. Actions speak louder than words, especially for those whose love language is acts of service. They feel loved and appreciated when you go out of your way to do something kind for them. It could be anything from washing the dishes to running errands to helping them with a project. For them, these actions are not just chores, they are expressions of love and care. When you do something thoughtful for them, it shows that you value their well-being and that you're willing to put in the effort to make their life easier. If your loved one's love language is acts of service, pay attention to the things that matter to them. What are their daily struggles? What can you do to lighten their load? Even small gestures of service can make a big difference. Remember, actions speak volumes. By showing your love through acts of service, you can make your loved ones feel valued, appreciated, and deeply loved. Gifts are not just material possessions, they are symbols of love and thoughtfulness. For those whose love language is receiving gifts, a thoughtful present is a tangible reminder of your love. It doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant, it's the thought that counts. A small gift like their favorite candy bar or a book they've been wanting to read can brighten their day. It shows that you were thinking of them and that you care about their happiness. If your loved one's love language is receiving gifts, pay attention to their interests and hobbies. What are some things that bring them joy? What are some small gifts that would make them feel special? Remember, gifts are a way of saying, "I love you," without words. By giving thoughtful gifts, you can make your loved ones feel cherished, valued, and deeply loved. In today's fast-paced world, time is a precious commodity. For those whose love language is quality time, spending uninterrupted time with loved ones is the greatest gift of all. They feel loved and cherished when you give them your undivided attention. It's not just about being in the same room, it's about being present and engaged. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and truly focus on your loved one. Listen attentively to what they have to say. Engage in meaningful conversations, create shared memories. If your loved one's love language is quality time, make an effort to schedule regular time together. Plan date nights, go for walks, or simply cuddle up on the couch and talk. The key is to be fully present and engaged. Remember, time is a gift. By giving your loved ones the gift of quality time, you can make them feel loved, valued, and deeply connected. Physical touch is a powerful way to communicate love and affection. For those whose love language is physical touch, hugs, kisses, and cuddles are not just gestures, they are essential expressions of love. Physical touch releases oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, which promotes bonding and reduces stress. For those who speak this love language, physical touch is a way of feeling safe, secure, and loved. If your loved one's love language is physical touch, make an effort to incorporate more physical affection into your interactions. Hold their hand, give them a hug, or simply touch their arm when you're talking to them. Remember, physical touch is a powerful language of love. By speaking this language fluently, you can create a deep sense of intimacy and connection in your relationships. Understanding love languages is just the first step. The real transformation happens when we put this knowledge into action. Start by identifying your own love language and the love languages of your loved ones. There are many online quizzes and resources available to help you with this. Once you know each other's love languages, make a conscious effort to speak them. If your partner's love language is acts of service, surprise them by doing the dishes or running an errand for them. If your child's love language is words of affirmation, leave them encouraging notes in their lunchbox. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making an effort to speak the language that resonates with your loved ones. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. As you begin to speak each other's love languages, you'll notice a remarkable shift in your relationships. Communication will improve, misunderstandings will decrease, and your bonds of love will grow stronger than ever before. The journey of love languages is an ongoing process of learning, understanding, and adapting. It's about recognizing that we all experience and express love in different ways, and that there's no right or wrong way to love. Embrace the beauty of these differences and use them to strengthen your relationships. Communicate your needs openly and honestly. Be willing to learn and grow together. Remember, love is a verb, it's an action word. It's about showing up for each other, day in and day out, and speaking the language that makes your loved ones feel truly loved and cherished. So, let us embark on this journey of love languages together, hand in hand, heart to heart. Let us create a world where love is spoken fluently, where relationships are nurtured, and where hearts are truly connected.